Okay, you've reached beautiful Gizmo Martin's YouTube. I'm going to show you how to make rosettes. I got this idea from a lot of ladies, and all you're doing is you are cutting the circle out of your cupcake liner. And then you just cut it all the way around. Like that. And then you get a thread and needle. They do this with the party material streamers. I forgot what they're called. But I actually don't have those, and I didn't have the patience to wait. I skip one of the cupcake liner things, and you just sew it. But anyway, Tara Finch came up with this idea with the party streamers, and I just did it with a little, I guess you'd call it twist, and I'm doing it with cupcake liners instead because I have not been able to go to the store or the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store to get them, or even Party City. And I was so anxious that I wanted to do these last night after watching so many good videos. So I went ahead and practiced. Oops. I went ahead and practiced, and I got it down. But see, all you're doing is sewing it all the way across. Same thing like how she does, but it's not going to be straight. It's going to be like round instead of straight, because those are straight. And I apologize, I can't remember the name of them. And I got this idea from another YouTuber in cutting out, actually a lot of YouTubers, in cutting out the cupcake, but I did it my way because I do like to sew and I do like to do crafts. And after watching as many videos as I possibly could last night on all these cupcake liners, actually I watched mostly, I think I watched all of them. I was up until 6 in the morning watching all these videos, and I had not seen no one come up with this idea. But if you did and I missed your video, I apologized, or I apologize. But for the time being, I have not seen nobody do this with, do this with a cupcake liner. You're just pretty much going all the way around. Let me set that down. You might be able to see that on the thing. See? And I did yellow so you can see it. Hopefully it pops out. Doesn't really matter. Like Tara says, doesn't matter what color you use because it's going to be hiding anyway. I just only been using yellow and white because those are the nearest that I could grab at the moment without having to take out my whole box. But you keep going up until you get to the last one. And I hope this works because when I tried to do the video this morning, it didn't want to work. And then you leave, I cut the whole thing off, and then you still leave one, but I do the entire thing. Then you crimple it up like this. Same thing she does, that Tara does. It's just with cupcake liners instead of the actual, oh, this one thing, I think this one will come out nice. Okay. Okay, I do apologize. Okay. And it's kind of difficult because when I was doing this, I was not on camera. And I'd be able to put it like literally more in front of me. And I can't do that here. So, okay. You want it as tight as possible. And then what I did is I laid it down like this. Okay, laid it flat, and then I turned it around and did the same thing. But I got, let's see, it's not doing it now. Okay. You want to make sure that these are on the same side. You just put it through the little hole. There we go. Okay. Because same thing Tara does, you need to tie it off. And these ones came out a lot more fluffier than my other ones. This one came out real fluffy. And then I got a glue gun, which for some reason my outlet's not wanting to work right now. And my glue gun is not getting hot. So we're going to skip the glue gun today. Okay. You just tie it a couple of times. Okay, there we go. And then you cut the excess off. Apologize, my glue did not come with the top when I got it at Dollar Tree, so I have to put saran wrap or cling wrap over it. Okay. And then this piece right here, I just put some glue on it. This is the tacky glue from Dollar Tree. I believe they sell that at Michael's and Joann's as well, but you're better off getting it at Dollar Tree for a smaller one for $1, because they're pretty expensive over at Michael's. And then what I did too is I went around and cut the excess off same way she does. And then I glued the back. Well, this one's, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to smush it a little. Because when I did it, it wasn't so fluffy. I must have did something different. But anyway. Okay, now that access one strip of the cupcake liner. So right here, you want to cut that piece off so you could glue it down. I just do the one access of a cupcake liner. It's like every time I make these, I find different ways and being able to correct them and make them a lot better than the first time. But anyway, just cut off the excess. Okay, now, and then Tara dipped hers in glue, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go like this. Just going to put the glue around. And I glued this piece down because that overlap. Okay. And you just go all the way around with your tacky glue. And this does, I was skeptic on it actually drying on an actually dry and clear, but amazingly it actually does. And once I'm done showing you guys these, I will go ahead and show you the clear. I thought for some reason, I thought it was just the camera hiding all the glue, because I'm weird like that. But anyway, so you go all the way around with the glue. And I did do this on both sides. And I did this video live because my phone memory is short and I didn't feel like having my daughter put it on her account to send it to me to wait. Oops. And if you missed a piece of glue, just go ahead and just rub it in like that. It's not going to make no big deal. You want to make sure there's glue all the way around your thing. This is Blue Bunny. I don't have no containers or no I don't have no paper plates. So I decided to go with that. I don't know why I do that. I just feel that it's coming off better than just because I have a small surface to work with to get all these sprinkles on. Tara dips it in her glue and then goes ahead and rolls it into the sprinkles. I'm just doing it this way. But either way, the way that she does it or the way that I do it, it'll still look nice. And then this hole right there, all I did was shove some glue in there. There we go. See, that's all you're doing. The other one, my other blue one I made last night, it was really thick. And I tried to put this glue and it would not stay, so I actually had to put glue gun on it. But I don't think I'm gonna have to do that today. Sorry, that's my glue stick, if you could hear that. Okay. And if you could see my crafting table, I apologize, it's a hot mess. I fastly want to do this video, not fastly, but I want to do this video because I found out that my friend has been trying to do these and she has not been successful. And after so many times in trying this, when they first came out a couple months ago, or when I noticed them a couple months ago, I'm not very good with folding paper. I'm not very good with measurements, and even when I sew, I don't know, it seems like it's different on fabric than it is on paper. I don't know why, but that's just the way that it happens. A lot of times I have my daughter pre-measure everything for me, or if I can, I will measure things when I'm not so much in a rush. But I tried to put as much glitter on the glue to cover all the glue. Okay, and like I said, this right here, just smush it. I mean, I guess you could cut maybe instead of having it to be one cupcake liner, like right here is one, right there's one. You might be able to do a couple more. I don't know. I think it just depends. And for some reason, the glue doesn't want to stay today. Okay, So don't record. Okay, sorry about that. I dropped something. Okay, so, and Tara said she puts it on, and I kept checking these because I was curious. Oh, my bad. What happened to the glue? I got it. What would happen to the glue? So I kept coming down here thinking that the glue was not going to change. And all you do is get this, like Tara, this is wax paper. I'm actually gonna fold this. Okay. It don't have to be perfect. I'll fix that later because time consuming for the video. But there you go. Now, same concept as Tara did, but I just did it with the cupcake liner. So I showed you guys how to cut out the middle and then the circles. I don't know yet. I did do this last night. I'm not going to do this for the time consuming of Tara's video, or the time consuming because in Tara's video she has the Martha Stewart cut. I just cut on every single line and it cut through all four. So I will link her video in the description below. And y'all could see how she gets this big piece and how she gets it to be not so thick, but I think I put too much glue. So I may have to do that over. I just did that so y'all be able to see what they look like. But like I said, I'll link her video in the description below. And I want to thank Tara for showing that idea with the party streamer thingies that she did on her channel. I just did it with cupcake liner. I'm going to call them cupcake liner sides. That way, you know what I'm talking about. Not the bottom, just the side. Okay, so I made this one last night. And they're actually pretty stiff. I didn't think it'd be this stiff, but look at how pretty that is. Here, let me see. Hold on. This one pops out probably a little bit more. But look at how pretty that is. So, thinking, what the heck. I don't know what I do with my thread. I had it, and now I don't know what I did with it. Don't know what I did with it. And I apologize. Every so often it just, accent just comes out. I don't know where it's at. I was going to make 2 more. It's an EpiPen bottle. And I apologize. I have my daughter holding my camera for me. Okay. This is just EpiPen. I put my needle in there so I wouldn't lose it last night. Let's see if this does the same thing. And I'm actually running out of glue, so I probably will not glue these until later on. But just so you guys could see it, because I already had the other one pre-cut, so it'd be easier for you guys to be able to see. And I'm using a bigger needle because I really cannot see with the smaller one. And at the moment, my glasses are actually upstairs. I am so excited to try these. I just ran down here after I found out my friend wanted to do these. So I'm going to be linking this to my Facebook. This video to my Facebook. So my friend will actually be able to see it. And then whoever else watches this video. And if you want to know where I got this piece of material, I got this out in Hesperia at a thrift store. If I can remember, I will link it below. If I do not link it below and you are curious, then just put a comment down below and I could get back to you on that. But like I said, this was the easiest way. Oh, Crunch, why is it doing that? This is the easiest way that I found to do rosettes. I tried all the other ways. My daughter was pretty sure was sick and tired of measuring out the pieces of paper for me so I could do rosettes. And even though she would, for some reason, I kept messing them up. So I gave up. Okay, just your big knot. So, like I said, you're going to do this. And I was just doing, make it go a little bit faster, just poking it. My Aunt Nena taught me this when I was first learning how to sew, to use my thumb as a guide. Okay, because that was a lot easier, or my finger as a guide, because you know you're only going to pinch yourself so much, you know. But for time consuming, I'm just showing you guys, see, just going in and out like that. And if the thread goes like that, all you gotta do is just pull it. It's not gonna do too much. But if you're not careful and you do it too heavy, which I luckily didn't do, it will, you know that side. It will, sorry guys, I'm trying, okay. It will tear. So you don't want to manhandle it, but you do want to pull it. And like I said, I use the entire in and out like this, because I need something to focus on. And I wanted to learn something new because I got one of these around Christmas. I believe it was in 2016. And I could not successfully make them. So now that I can make them, now they have those cute embellishment boxes. So, okay. And then what I do right here is I pull this one first because it has the knot. Not that it makes a difference, but I just feel it does. I do apologize. My lighting keeps blinking, so I unplugged it because it drives me crazy. Sitting downstairs to have a light blinking at you all the time. And then when it doesn't blink and I say something, the dumb thing blinks. So I decided just to shut it off. Unscrew it. Okay, like I said, Tara does this, and all she does okay, you want to, okay, you do want to do this. You want to line it so that way if when you go to glue it, it's not off. So, where's my clip? I had a, oh, here's one. So this one, and only one other one, this one, when I made this one last night, I had to do this too. But just, I mean, they were right. After a while, you just get the hang of it. I'm going to go ahead and clip that like that so it stays. And then you're going to tie it. I did do a lot of string. If you want, you could actually do the right amount of string. I just feel that it ties better when you have a lot of string than not to have enough strings. One thing I hate when I sew things like material or other things is not having enough string to tie it. and it's so tiny that you are literally like struggling just to tie it. So I tie it a couple of times. I would say, I don't know, like 3-4 times. It really just depends. But 2, I don't think 2 would do it, to tell you the truth. You want to do it a couple of times because you need that to stay. You don't want to give someone their rosette and then it falls apart on them. I would cry. And then the access, I'll probably use that for a project. Oh, and this I'll probably use for a project because that's still a lot. And then, like I said, you just get your glue. I don't know. Well, no, she doesn't smush them because she's using different method than I am. Okay, so I'm going to glue this piece. Okay, I'm putting glue right there and right there. Oh, I'll put one in the middle just in case. It still came out a little bit crooked, but that was just to hold it in place. And if you want, you could kind of smush it down. But I think they look cute when they have that little, see, like this one, it has that top fold, like the crease. I think they look cute because then you probably just stick your straw in there and not have any problems. And I'm not going to dip this in glitter, but I am going to trim. All you're doing is just trimming off. You might want to wait until it's dry, but if you could deal with it, see, like this right here has it too. All of them will have this. I would say that's where you would stick your straw. That way it wouldn't fall apart on you. Okay, so that, let me pull this up. That is my way of doing the Rosette cupcake liners. And this is the glue. It's from Dollar Tree, original tacky glue. This, I believe, is from Walmart, maybe Target, but it's just basic glitter. And my needle is, let me find my needle, y'all, so I can show you. If you have bad eyes like me, it's just one of those needlepoint needles. See? You might actually be able to see it a little better right there. But it just has the big eye. And that's what I was using. And just regular basic thread and cupcake liners. These are ones that I use because look, y'all, they got big and fat somehow. I don't know how. Every time I bake cupcakes in these, they just flop over. So I decided to use them for my crafties. But anyway, thank you for watching Gizmo Beautiful Martin's YouTube. And I hope to see you guys soon. And comment below if you have questions. And if you'd like me to do another video on this, preferably a lot more, than what I did, so you guys get the hang of it, then just comment below. And you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.